Yo, 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 what up? It's August 19th, and it's the day after losing 1% of my account. Which, hey, it is what it is. We're going to keep going on. You got to be able to take L's and just get back on the horse. And that's what we did today, which was cool. And it was a green day. Not a big green day, but a green day. We're trying not to, escalator up, elevator down on these trades. But yesterday was the first 1% day. Now, here's the thing that's challenging is I haven't had a 1% win day, but I've had a 1% loss day. So it's I want to make more than I'm risking at times. That doesn't make sense if I don't. What were the trades that I took today? So there was a ticker that I was watching this morning who had some news. The stock ended up running to $19 in September, last year. So I thought it could go for a ripski. I waited till it opened, watched it at the open. It had some good buying pressure. So I slapped it, and boom, made probably 10% on that right there. So that was cool. Just a little scalp. It definitely went up a little bit more. I probably could have gotten another 10% out of it. But hey, I'd rather just be green, man, especially coming off of yesterday and all that. I want to be green. And so what else? I tried a couple other small scalps, and I think they were I got one scalp that was a 5%, maybe it was 5% scalp. So that was good. No other real losses today. I would say maybe one where it was I closed out the trade, and it just was break even or something like that. The other scalp that I did was on Tesla. That was the break even one. And there was a cool couple setups that I saw that I didn't take. It was right before I had to get in a meeting, and so I didn't want to take the trade if it was going to take a while. But honestly, they were clean setups, and I saw them, which was super cool. I just didn't take it. But exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. I saw Ripski off the open on Tesla and Intel. And then on the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minute, I can't remember. Let's look at Tesla. On the, let's see here. Okay. Right here. Yes. I believe it was on the 1 minute. It probably was on the 5 minute too. Yes, it was on the 5 minute too. Okay. Where is it? Okay, yes, right here. So you can see, I will show you guys. There, right there, we saw this type of movement up over this level, which was the level that I wanted it to get over for continuation up. And then I marked out these highs later. But anyways, I saw it come up here. I saw there was a huge fair value gap here. And so when it tapped into there, I literally just was a pansy and didn't buy it. But as you can see, filled the gap, brought it up, and took it up to about here. Where that for me, that would have been a really, really good trade. I just was a pansy. And then the same thing was true on Intel. The same exact thing was true on Intel. Let's see if I can write out a rectangle here. So boom, you had another fair value gap right here. Bada bing. Anyways, look, same thing. These are the 5 minute candles. Ripsky, boom, this is a fair value gap, boom, filled in the gap, filled it up, boom, moved higher. That would have been a nice trade too. Just didn't take it. Was a pansy. So I don't know, but I'm glad that I saw those and I saw those opportunities and then they played out the way that I thought, because I would continue to I will hopefully take that in the future and it will work. We will see. I think in the past I would have seen that down candle into that fair value gap and I would have thought short and I would have slapped shorts and then it would have ripped up on me and I would have been like, what the heck? So I'm glad I'm starting to see things a little better. Anyways, little green day, made up probably 33% of the loss from yesterday. And all in all, it was a pretty good down day in the market. Honestly, could have picked a put, any put. I have trouble taking trades to the downside. I don't know why. I need to work on that, but I just am not very good at it. So, also, I did well at staying away from things that had super big spreads. I traded things today that had tight spreads, and it worked out much better, especially since I'm scalping. I don't think it makes sense for me to be in big spread companies unless I plan to hold it at least a couple hours and see a bigger move, or at least an hour, or at least a half hour, something like that. Whereas I'm looking for more, 5-10 minute scalps. And so I need tight spreads. Otherwise, we have FOMC tomorrow. So definitely will be cautious and patient, expecting a lot of chop in the S&P. Who knows after this big down day what will happen. I think the market is expecting the Fed to cut rates, but who knows what the minutes will say. And then Fed Chair Powell speaking on Friday. So all in all, happy to have a green day after that, and back at it tomorrow.